So we're screening and we're putting up the lattice finish on the outside. Alright, so the screen's up. Basically what I'm doing now is putting this little piece of trellis wood. I have to cut a hole, see that, in each of the ends, or else it'll split when I'm nailing it in. But I'm covering the outside surface area and covering the screens themselves, as you can see here, with this material. So you see on the outside, so here's the screen, and then I'm covering it with this right here. Then I'll paint over the nails, and that should finish off the outside of this as far as screening goes. So almost done with this first half. I'll probably take it easy on this, so it'll probably take me another day to do it, just because I'm being really rather slow on the process. So just taking it easy. But when this is done, then we start on the next phase of this, which is replacing the other half, which is over here, and then putting a door in. And then we'll clean everything up real nice and pretty and have a barbecue. So, to answer your burning question, I do indeed look this fabulous when I wake up. Alright, it's Saturday morning. We're prepping here to do phase 2 of our back porch refurbishment. If you remember, in the first episode, this framing here, which was rotting very badly at the bottom, sort of like this framing here on the other side, which we are going to complete now. So today we're going to replace this bottom piece, these 3 vertical pieces. I've already taken the screens out. We're going to demolish that. We're going to replace it and paint it up, get screens on it, trim it up, and then I've got a really cool retractable screen door that I'm going to put on there. This will be finished up, so we're going to get it framed up at least today. It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow, so I'm not sure if we're going to get it painted tomorrow, but the framing part's the hardest part. The rest of it I can do in the evenings after I get off school, but if I can get this framed out, that's a big deal. And then we'll be done and getting ready for Memorial Day and to start the summer. Like here, today's the last day of April, and we're in the 40s. It's pretty chilly, but I like it that way, so it's perfect. Today should be a good day. It's going to be dry all day. It's starting to rain later tonight and all day tomorrow, so we got to get as much done as we can possible today, and then we'll be able to pick up the pieces and finish it up during the week. All right. And so unfortunately the first part of the demolition, which is going to be kind of loud, I kind of don't want to break out the power tools at 10 o'clock on a Saturday morning, so I'm just going to kind of wait till lunchtime. We'll eat lunch here in a little bit, and then we'll get started, but try to be considerate of my neighbors, because I know how much I like to sleep in. I wouldn't want to have them wake me up, so doing to others, right? All right, we'll be back and get started. All right, it's finally noon. Time to start the demolition. Alright, so the demolition is done. A little bit of damage to the edging on the final siding, or the aluminum siding, I should say. That's something I'll be able to correct. It shouldn't be a problem. We're going to finish the cleanup with dremeling off the screws that are sticking out of the top, and then we'll measure and start cutting the wood and getting prepped to build the frame out. Alright, so it's time to paint. So we're going to be putting 3 coats on the one that's going to go on the bottom, and then 3 coats on the bottom third of the verticals, and then 2 coats on the rest of those. I'm trying to conserve a little bit of paint, but the bottoms of it need the most protection from water and dampness and stuff. So we're going to go ahead and get these painted up and start construction. Now again, I'm using these small rollers, 3/8 inch nap. It's perfect for this kind of work. Alright, 2 more coats on the ends of those, and then 2 more coats on the bottom piece, and we'll be ready to construct. Alright, so I know the light's terrible. I'm using my flashlight from my camera for lighting, but it's a little bit after midnight. I've been working on this for about 14 hours today. I got done what I expected to get done, but it was a chore. I think this is probably the hardest part. The rest should be pretty easy. But I demolished all the old stuff, as you saw. I cut and painted, and that was what took so long, really hours and hours of waiting for paint to dry, because I had to do multiple coats. The one on the bottom needed 3 coats because it's going to be wet a lot, and that's why the other stuff rotted. Wasn't pressure treated, it wasn't sealed very good, and so I've got a good paint seal on these. And I got the frame in, I got the bottom, I got the part against the house done, and I got the part that's going to be part of the door frame done. And you know, we'll do the rest over the week. Not going to probably do much tomorrow. It's going to start raining soon. It's going to rain all day. If we have some dry spells, maybe I'll get out and get some done, but I want to work in the rain with power tools. Yeah, it should be a week or so and we'll be completely done, and this will be a major project that I'm pretty excited about getting finished with. So glad you could share this time with me, and we'll keep plugging away. Alright, and again, yes, this is what I look like when I wake up. Sunday morning, we're going to finish off the building of this, maybe a little bit of, but so we've done a bit of the framing already, mostly at night, because it's been extremely rainy and wet here, and over the last week and a half, and so getting out to do any work's been a little troublesome. And you know, yesterday I spent all day painting one piece of wood because it wouldn't dry because it was so cold and so wet out, and so got that final piece up and in. So now we just have the cross pieces. So what we have done so far on the other side, and you'll have to excuse the background noise, but my neighbors are blowing some leaves, I guess, or whatever. But what we have done on this side over here now is we have in top, the bottom, and the 3 vertical pieces. Now what we're going to put on today are the 2 cross pieces like these, and be able to be ready to screen it and finish it and then get the door in. So we'll get the 2 cross pieces done, we'll get it painted and clean it up and all that stuff. So Alright, so here we are months later after starting this project, and we've done pretty well. It's Sunday, May 22nd, the week before Memorial Day, and when my daughter's graduation and all this other crazy stuff. Now, it's been a while since I put a video out because I expected to have this one done several weeks ago, but the weather has been unbelievably bad here for the last month. I would say for the last month we've had maybe one dry day a week, and during that dry day I come out and work for as much as I can after I get off work, because it's never on a weekend, of course. So I'll get off work, come home, bust my ass trying to get something done, and so it's taken me quite an extended period of time to finish up. But I can show you what I have done, and I'm going to have to wait another week to finish this video because we're going to finish it off with Memorial Day, and that'll cap off everything nicely. So it was all rotten. I've got some stuff to clean up, but this side has been rebuilt and rescreened. And I've got a little bit of cleanup to do on the outside of this, and a little bit of painting. A little more trash I've got to clean up. But look at the bottoms of these now. Perfect. Now, one of the things I wanted to do is put in a screen door. Put this in. Now you'll notice at the top I've got to finish that off because there's a gap at the top. I don't know if you can see it. But this screen door is really, really cool. Check it out. So typically you'll have screen doors that will open right or left, and then you have all that space to deal with. Well, this one scrolls into that side panel there. And so now I've got an opening, but no door to deal with. And I can walk through and go do whatever I need to do in my backyard or whatever. And to close it, I just slide the screen shut. And it retracts back into that thing when I'm done. So, pretty cool. What do you think? So that's it for finishing this project up. It was quite the project. It took me a couple of months to do, mainly because of the weather. It cost me over $1,000 in materials and stuff, probably. But it probably would have cost 3 times that if I'd had somebody else do it. So, but it's done. We'll finish this up with Memorial Day. In the meantime, I'm going to make some other videos to fill the gaps that we're leaving. Try to give you some material here, but we'll put out some other content here. Try to get back on track. I've got a bunch of other stuff that I want to get recorded. So, all right. See you next week, and then we'll finish this up. Well, good morning. Finally, it's the day we get to use my new back porch, and we're going to go out and grill out, and we're going to have filet, and we're going to have some grilled corn, and some stuffed baked potatoes and rolls, and then some watermelon for dessert. It's going to be amazing, so stick around. We'll enjoy this delayed Memorial Day together. corn on the cob. And 2 of the steaks that are the thickest.
We're about to enjoy some scrumptiousness. Oh no!
We have stuffed potatoes, and we have grilled corn and steak and rolls, and we're here celebrating a late Memorial Day.
Yay, Memorial Day!
We didn't do it before, so we're going to sit here and enjoy this and enjoy each other's company and have a good time. In the meantime, I'm officially wrapping up this DIY video, and so finally I can get this posted.
Good job, sweetie.
Thank you, bye.